Hello, how are you doing? Welcome along to FTUK's weekly catch-up live stream. It is Friday, the 27th of June 2025, and hope you've had a good week in the markets as always. Feels like we're moving into the summer, and that's always a good thing. I certainly hope the markets have been treating you well throughout the year so far. Lots going on at FTUK as always. Next week is going to be a particularly fantastic week because we are launching a full week of stuff that's themed around American Independence Day, which is going to be next Friday. So markets are going to be closed next Friday. Well, the majority of them will be. But we thought it would be a cool idea to launch a July competition. Our competitions are massively, massively popular. So yeah, it's competition time again. So we're going to do that today in today's stream. Please do go and join our Discord community, which is the best place to find out all of the information. Speak to Reza, our hardworking moderator in Discord. Yeah, that's the best place to find out about all the new stuff that's happening at FTUK. And of course, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're growing it bit by bit, day by day. So please do join us. And competitions are here. Now, our trading competitions have been particularly popular. We've been sort of playing around with the formats and everything like that. But what we thought we could do is run a slightly shorter one that's really kind of like thematically connected to what's going to happen next week, because next week is going to be particularly busy. We've got all of the jobs data compressed into a 4-day window because there's no non-farm payrolls on the Friday. It's on the Thursday, so it's early. And what we thought we could do, because it's Independence Day, is we could launch a July competition. So this is what we are going to do. On starting on Tuesday, the 1st of July, we'll be launching an Independence Day competition, which is a special trading competition for 400 traders. So 4th of July, 400, you get what we're trying to do there, yeah? Keep it nice and sort of like simple. 400 people will get the opportunity to trade in this trading competition. It's free for everybody to enter. There's no barriers or anything like that. So you have no excuses to perform well in the markets. One shot at financial freedom. Well, I'm not quite sure I agree with that. I mean, it sounds good, but you know, it is a chance to get some decent prize money or a funded account or something like that. And all of this is worth doing, particularly given that the duration of this competition is going to be much shorter. It's not a month long. It's only 10 days. Well, actually, I suppose actually 9 if you remove the Friday, the 4th of July. So, yeah, but the point is, it's a much narrower window. So the prize money is going to be much more coveted for sure. So what we're going to do, we're going to announce open the registration live in the stream. So I've got to keep my eye on the clock because that's going to be happening very, very soon. So what we'll do is we'll break the whole thing down and we'll go through it in terms of the prize breakdown, what you're going to get. Also, all of the rules as well, how to sign up, a few top tips as well on how to handle trading competitions, and then hopefully that will time very, very nicely with opening the competition registration live in the stream. So let's jump straight in and let's talk about the prize breakdown. Now, all you need to do is go to the link in the description below. All the information is going to be on there, www.ftuk.com/contest, and that will take you to this page here. Now you'll see all of the details are on here, and the registration button is as well, so it's not difficult to navigate your way into the system. Now let's start by talking about the prizes. We do pretty good prizes, I think, to be fair, and given the fact that it's a shorter duration, it makes the prizes so much more fantastic. First prize, $1,000 in cash, which is not bad at all. That's straight $1,000 cash in your pocket, which obviously you can then do what you like with, purchase an account, whatever you want. It's yours, free money. Well, you've got to earn it, but you get the idea. $1,000 for first, $500 for second prize, and then $250 for the third spot. So those top 3 places will be receiving a cash prize. From then on, we then start moving to the funded account phase. So for 4th, you get a $25,000 2-step account. For 5th, you get a $25,000 2-step account. And then from there on, 6th down to 10th, you get a free 10K 2-step accounts. And these are proper challenges. And if you then pass the account and then you go on to get a payout and stuff like that, they're yours, you know? So you don't even necessarily need to pay any money to join FTUK. You can earn it through the competition, which is one of the reasons why these things are so popular. So they're absolutely fantastic prizes. But it's open to a lot of people, 400 people, but the first 50 are guaranteed to get something. And then from then on, after the top 10, 11 down to 20, you get a 40% discount, which is a huge discount. And that's 40% discount off absolutely any of our accounts at FTUK. And then from 21 down to 50, you get a 35% discount, which is absolutely fantastic. So the prices themselves are really, really worth playing for. And given the fact that you've only got a very short amount of time to actually prove your skills, I think the competition for this is going to be particularly fierce. And of course, it's American Independence Day as well. So it's a good excuse for a celebration. Let's now talk about the rules, because competitions obviously always have rules. So when it comes down to rules, let me just bring all these up on here. Now, these are all going to be on the FAQs. They are well signposted, the rules. They're on the dashboard as well. They'll be in the marketing emails as well. We cannot emphasize how important it is to follow the rules, because people do get upset when their account is breached or they get removed from the competition. And I cannot emphasize this enough. One account per person. Still, people try. They try and join in with multiple accounts. Don't do it. One account per person. It's very, very clear. We will remove you from the competition. Even if you get to the end and you get a prize, you will not get the prize. One account per person. So be fair. There's plenty of room for everyone. So keep the spirits good, and do it properly. It's very important to do that. One account per person. Starting balance is 100k. No stop loss. That is not required. You also get a fantastic 8% static drawdown. Everyone loves the static drawdown, and you also get a 5% balance based drawdown on the account, which is basically just there to sort of make sure that everything is in check. So there's a bit of risks and checks and balances within the trading structure across everybody's account. Otherwise, it would just be a gambler's paradise, and that's not what we are wanting to do. You get 30-to-1 leverage, which is very, very generous on the Forex pairs. Choice of platforms, you've got 3 to choose from. They're all fantastic platforms. DX Trades, Match Trader, Trade Locker. I mean, these are the big guns now of the industry, so you get to pick which one you want. EAs, yes, you can use an EA. That's no problem at all. News trading, yes, absolutely. You want to trade through the non-farm payrolls. I mean, that could be where some people then trying to make places on the leaderboard, then that is worth doing for sure. Profit target, no profit target. You've just got to make the most money, obviously. Overnight holding, that is cool. Yeah, you're allowed to do that. And then also as well, weekend holding as well. That is fine. And it's going to get a little bit quieter from Independence Day onwards. So, it's going to really hot up after that first weekend. Account protector, yes, we've got the account protector in there as well. And it's only a maximum of 10 breaches. So please do pay attention to that. It is considered as a soft breach, so we do understand that the odd mistake is okay, but be realistic. Realistic about it. That's important. And also as well, a maximum risk of 2% per symbol. So this is it's a healthy blend of rules. We think this is the right balance. So please do take that seriously. Right, let's move on and let's talk about how you actually sign up. Now, this is not difficult to do. Go into the link in the description, ftuk.com/contest. Hit that link and it will take you to this page over here. That one there. Now, when you click the registration button, all you do, you click that one there, take you to this page. If you're not an FTUK customer, this is what you'll see. If you register that and you're already part of it, then you just need to log into the dashboard. It's fine. You can still register. But this is going to set you up on the dashboard. Hit that registration button and then you'll get all the emails through and away you go. Once you've done that, then all you need to do is go to the dashboard, which is what you'll get when you log in. And all you need to look for is this. That competition tab. Once you've got that competition tab, you're away. Everything's fine. Yeah, you just need to hit that. It will bring up the boxes, and then it's just self-explanatory. You'll see the box on there. Just hit register, and that's it. You're part of the competition. Could not be simpler. So it's a really straightforward, easy process to get involved. Now, let's quickly talk, because you've got about 5 minutes before the registration opens. So we might have to stop this halfway through because timing is always very, very difficult to do. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to go through a few tips, because we never talked about tips when it comes to actually trading contests. And understanding how to work in a contest situation is always very, very different from working in your traditional prop account, or even if you just had a regular retail account. First thing to say is, Selectivity, not aggressively. And what that means is stay small, keep things measured, keep things stoic, keep things nice and contained. Because when the market gets messy, and you've got the added pressure of the competition, you don't want to be that guy that's scrabbling. So keep things contained, particularly early on, and wait for those good setups. I know it sounds that obvious, but the added pressure of the competition always brings out the worst in most traders. And think of it like this way. Don't race in thinking going for a million different trades. Take your time. Take your time. One or two carefully placed trades are always going to be better than just a million trades in the dark because you feel like you've got to perform from day one. You don't need to. So be very selective in how you go about it. The second tip is think in days, not minutes. Now, what you've got with the competition is you've got the added time factor because you've got compression on that time. That can change the way that you trade. And a big mistake that many people will make, and they will leave the competition early, is because they'll try to win it on day one. You don't need to do it. It's a short duration, but you have got essentially a 10-day window to show us what you can do to climb up that leaderboard. So pace yourself, pace your trading, take your time. You don't need to win it on day one. And actually, if you look historically at the competitions we do, people do win the competitions. They're not necessarily the leader right from day one. So it does not work like that. You've got to think in a different way of conceptualizing it in your mind. So as a consequence of that, think about that overall duration. Where do you need to get to in 10 days? And that can also help you become a better trader because it adds an extra dimension to the way you've got to think. You've got that time factor added in there. And if it was me, what I would do is I would always be defensive. I would play for surviving because once you breach your account, that's it. You're done. You're out of the competition. That's it. It's over. Yeah. So play the survival game at all costs. That is no question the right thing to do. And finally, protect your equity because the position on the leaderboard will follow. That leaderboard can add a lot of extra pressure as you're watching what the other guy is doing, particularly if you're neck and neck in some of those top positions. But remember that it's the final equity that is going to give you that overall leaderboard, not the wild swings in equity that you're going to get from trying to claw up it. So take your time, basically, and protect your downside risk. And staying in the game is going to be the most important thing to do. We talk about consistency. We have consistency scoring. Consistency here in the competition is going to help you out, no question, because you've got to be consistent if you want to stay in the game and then hike yourself up. On the top 50, you only need to be in the top 50 to get a great prize. Top 10, you get an amazing prize. Top 3, you get a big lump of cash. So it is very, very cool as a way of testing your own ability and skill in trading. So we've got a couple of minutes to go now. So what I want to do is I just want to remind people of the fact that we've got the futures coming up. We've got new futures trading coming up very soon at FTUK. We're going to be launching a new division, and that is going to be where we're going to launch two account sizes. Two types of accounts, a one-step simulated challenge, and then also an instant simulated funding program as well for futures trading. A lot of prop firms are doing futures, and we've come up with our own blend of it, and that's going to be coming soon. We're not got a specific launch date yet, but you'll see me in the streams and in the emails and the socials. We'll start to hint at it very, very soon. And as we're ramping up to actually launch it. So please do subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Twitter feed and the Instagram channels as well, because that's going to be the first place that you're going to get access to understanding exactly what it's going to be. And then when we get a bit closer to the time, we'll do a full breakdown and a full preview. So put that in your in your diaries that we're going to be doing a new futures division very, very soon. Okay, right. So I think very, very soon now. So we've got about 40 seconds, something like that, to go. So it's time to just have a quick look at the countdown clock. There it is. There it is. So we've got 30 seconds to go now before the registration opens. All you need to do is click on the link in the description, go to that landing page, click on the registration button, fill in all the details, join in, and then off you go. The trading is going to open on Tuesday. That's the start point. It's going to open on Tuesday. And I think, yeah, the final few seconds. Okay, there we go. The registration is open. The Great American Trade-Off is ready to go. So, yeah, good luck to everybody that is going to be joining in with that. It's going to be a very, very cool competition for sure. So, yeah, there we go. So please remember all of the rules. Please play fair. Take it for the spirit of what it's meant. And no question, it's going to be a very competitive competition and a great theme as well. So finally, just to quickly remind everybody as well, if you're not getting involved in trading competitions, but you are just regular trading on your prop account, please do not forget that non-farm payrolls is not on Friday, it's on Thursday. We do an amazing stream. We're going to have giveaways and all sorts of stuff in that live stream on Thursday. But it is Thursday, not Friday. So our jobs data is going to be much more compressed, JOLTS and ADP and stuff into non-farm payrolls and unemployment on Thursday. All the stream details, they're going to be on the YouTube channel. So, yeah, Thursday, not Friday, just so you know. Right. There we go. Competition is live. Everything is to play for. Thank you very much for joining us. Good luck if you decided to join the competition. Other than that, enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the week in the markets next week. Join us for non-farm payrolls, and we'll see you all next Friday.